Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings. This is going to be a bi-weekly advice reading actually for the weeks of December 19th and December 26th, 2016, so the rest of December for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And please remember that these are general readings, so they may not apply to everybody watching, and make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings because these may give you additional insight as to what may be coming up for you during this time. And thank you for joining me, and make sure to check out the New Year special if you're interested. That's a 20% discount off of yearly forecasts and 6-month forecasts. You can get them for yourself or as a gift. Of course, the other person needs to be open to having a reading. Or if you're interested in any other type of readings that I offer, the links to my website and the specials page are in the description box below. All right, so let's jump in and see what we have, Aquarius. You have really, really beautiful cards, okay? So your current situation or your main focus is the Three of Swords. With the Three of Swords, you may be experiencing, this comes up as a little bit of fear, hesitation, frustration, a feeling of disappointment, a bit of sorrow, feeling like you have to sacrifice during this time. It is your current situation, so it's just temporary. That is also the message of the Three of Swords. It's temporary. And whatever is frustrating, remember that it is Mercury retrograde, and we have been in the shadow period until now. And I don't know about you, but I'm already experiencing the beautiful effects of Mercury retrograde, and it can be frustrating. But just try to stay patient, keep the faith, have plan B, and be as flexible as you can. And I feel like it can be salvaged, okay, whatever the situation is. And the Three of Swords is also a card that talks about maybe some of you are dealing with a long-term, long-distance relationship or an online relationship, and so you're happy and saddened at the same time that you're not together. Or a lot of you are focused on healing. Maybe you're experiencing a argument currently or a disappointment with love, with family, with jobs, whatever the situation is. It is temporary and you're already focusing and working hard on healing it. And that's your only kind of negative card in the whole reading, and it's in your current situation. It's where you're starting from, so it's awesome, okay? It just means this is going to be over real quick. Your main opportunity during this time is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is beautiful, okay? It is the money tree, so it does talk about the opportunity for your work to pay off. You should see positive results. You should see money coming to you. You should see rewards and recognition of all kinds coming to you. This is celebration. This is accomplishment and preparing for a new beginning. This is happy times with family, and it can be your family and friends. It can be your work family as well, or your family with your partner. This is celebration. This is harmony. This is work paying off, so efforts being rewarded in that particular field. The Ten of Pentacles is also a card that says that for some of you, you're looking at retiring, and maybe you're kind of anxious over it. You're apprehensive about it. You're definitely looking at some successful ending and looking at what's next. Maybe that gives you a little bit of hesitation and anxiety, okay, currently with the Three of Swords. But the Ten of Pentacles says you have the opportunity to see success. You have the opportunity to receive blessings. You have the opportunity to experience a happy family life, a happy home life, success with work, recognition, financial rewards definitely coming up with the Ten of Pentacles, and a happy time with family. So burying the hatchet, making peace, focusing on harmony, and moving forward in a positive direction with the Ten of Pentacles shows up, okay, as your main opportunity. Your main challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. So fate is your main challenge, okay? And for some of you, this is just Mercury retrograde. That's a challenge, okay? Because it's outside of our control. We can't do anything about it. We just have to experience the consequences of it. We can go with it or get frustrated about it, okay? And so for some of you, that's what this talks about. For others, the challenge is this change. It's this ending and preparing for a new beginning that the Wheel of Fortune stands for. It's cycles ending and new beginnings happening. That can be a challenge because maybe you don't like change, or maybe you're anxious over it. Maybe you're afraid to take a risk. Maybe you're afraid that, about the unknown, really. And so that's why the Wheel of Fortune is a challenge, because you're challenged to embrace change, to let go of things that are ending. Okay, it's a positive thing that they're ending. They were supposed to be in your life for as long as they have been, and you've learned the lessons from it. So now you get to move on. Now you get to move on to something better, bigger and better. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the hand of fate. Okay, this is karma coming back, and you're supposed to trust it. You're supposed to have faith and embrace changes, embrace new opportunities in your life during this time. It can be that this completion with the Ten of Pentacles sees you preparing to start a new job, preparing to start a new career. Maybe you're retiring and you're planning to start a new career or your own business, maybe. Planning to travel. It's the big unknown that is a bit scary, okay? But it's positive because it's a positive turn of events happening for you, okay? So the challenge really is to try and go with the flow, to try and embrace the opportunities, to try and embrace the changes and make the best of them, okay? Trips with this energy can be a bit challenging and frustrating. So just allow yourself extra time. Make sure that you're not planning things too close to one another in terms of, going from the bus to the plane and so on and so forth. And it's just going to be fine, okay? You're just going to experience hiccups here and there, but as long as you try to stay positive, as long as you have plan B ready and you're a little bit flexible and creative, things are just going to be just fine, okay? Your advice is the Lovers, and this is another major arcana card, and it is a card that talks about soulmates, so fated energy, fated situations, fated choices, fated opportunities that you're dealing with at this time. The Lovers, and I've had the Lovers in the same position before, so definitely check out your moon and rising sign readings. The Lovers talks about making a choice, making a commitment. Whatever you're starting during this time, commit to it, see it through. Don't lose faith. Don't get scared and kind of back down. Have faith that what is happening in your life is for your highest good, because you've been working towards this, okay, for quite some time. And I feel that for some of you, things are happening. You've been hoping for these things to happen. They're finally happening, and it's almost like I didn't plan for them to happen so quickly. So now what do I do? It's just too soon, okay? And so the Lovers card says, count your blessings, be grateful for your blessings, and use the opportunities that are presented to you. Embrace the opportunities. The Lovers also asks you to make choices considering the long-term potential, considering the long-term gain and the long-term consequences. And there's similar messages with the Wheel of Fortune in terms of thinking about karma. You create karma during this time. So make sure you stay above board with everything, choose the moral route, the ethical route in everything you do, and you will have very positive karma to reap moving forward. This is also a card that says listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts, and follow your dreams. Don't hold yourself back anymore, especially if you're just afraid because of something that you don't know what's going to happen, okay? If you're afraid of the unknown, and that's where you feel like you need to hold yourself back, the Lovers says embrace your dreams. Okay, make the choices that allow you to embrace your dreams. It's time, okay? And you have to commit to it. You have to believe in it. Believe in yourself, okay? With this energy of the Lovers. If you're confused, if you don't have enough information, ask the questions. Communicate. It is the card of Gemini. So communication, okay? Communicate. Goes back to Mercury, ruling Gemini, and so on and so forth. So I feel like you may be affected by Mercury retrograde a bit more strongly than others, or in a different way than other people are. And so it's just saying get clarification, get information, answer questions, open up, ask those questions, okay? With the Lovers, but definitely commit to yourself during this time, all right? And make choices thinking about the long term, okay? In the outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is good, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is exactly that. It's making practical plans for the future. So thinking ahead, so that's good. So for some of you, you're planning your next move, and you're doing this in a very clear-headed space. with your feet on the ground and trying to be realistic and trying to be practical. The Queen of Pentacles is also a love of home and family. So it would make sense. It is the holidays. You're making time for your friends and family. You're spending time with friends and family, exchanging gifts, receiving gifts, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles. This should see your financial situation improving. It should see you making some investments for the long run. Maybe decorating, spending some money on the home, spending money on your friends and on your family and on yourself with this energy. But financial success, financial security comes up with this card. A sense of security, nurturing also comes up with this card. You investing in yourself, okay, or investing in your own business, or investing in your own choices, whatever choices you're making. And the Queen of Pentacles is also a pregnancy card for me. It talks about expecting or giving birth. So you could be giving birth to new projects and new ideas, a new path, absolutely, a new way of making money for yourself. But it could also be finding out that you're pregnant and your main opportunity is to start a family, okay? Or giving birth and you have your family now. And now you have to consider your choices a lot wiser because you're responsible for more than just yourself, okay? It could be that kind of a scenario. But it's definitely giving birth, creativity, creation, and moving forward in a stable and nurturing direction that brings abundance, okay? If you think things through and make long-term plans. So it's an amazing reading. I definitely look forward to your feedback. Let me know how these cards apply to you, if they do, how they make sense to you, if they apply to you. I hope that the reading helps you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support. I hope everyone has a very happy and peaceful holiday season and a fantastic new year. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.